Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you my complete setup of tactics that I'm using right now. We have 3 different formations in there. I'll explain each tactic, why I use it, when I use it in the game, and go through all the different options and what it does. Okay, I was just playing co-op with Jambu, so finish there. This is my current team, by the way. I'll go through it quick before we get into the tactic and explain some of the choices. Mine on one of the best keepers I've used this year. Plays very well on FIFA 22, in my opinion. At the end of the day, all keepers are keepers. And by that, I mean all of them letting some stupid shots. All of them make some wonder saves. Some just tend to be a bit better than others, and Mainan for me is one of those. Left back, we've got Spinazzola. Ideally at fullback, I like decent skill moves, weak foot, good on the ball, pacey, decent physical. Spinazzola, other than not being really good physically, is one of the better fullbacks on the game this year. Prime Maldini links him in. Also just helps to link the team together. I also just wanted to try Maldini out. I think Maldini, Diaz, and Marquinhos are the 3 best centre-backs on the game this year, up to this point. This Maldini's crazy, as you can imagine, just wins everything. And Dika links the team in. Very cheap for what he is, 200k, 6'4", wins everything, good on the ball, can pass. This card's very, very good. Yeah, I'm enjoying using him. Di Lorenzo, very good card. Rapid, got good physical stats. Pretty decent on the ball for someone who's 6 foot. Got the skill boost, so we like that. Then at CDMs, centre mids even, the main formation I'm playing is the 4-4-2. That's what I play most of the game. We've got Zidane. Zidane in that formation. Is he not on full chem? Okay. I need to change him at some point to get him on full chem. But Zidane is very good. He's untradeable, so I'm always going to have him in my team. I got him from mid-icon pack. Generally speaking, I want midfielders who have at least 4-star, 4-star. I'll make an exception for players like Tuchemeni or Kante, who are destroyers. I would not have 2 of them in my team. I think on this game, passing stat does matter a lot more. You want players who can shoot ideally from midfield, so they're still a threat. I like midfielders who are well-rounded. Zidane and Cruz are very much so that. I love Kroos. Think he's very, very good value for how good a card. He's one of the best midfielders on the game. Out wide, I've got Bale and Vinicius. I need at least 4-star weak foot for the most part. I like 5-star skills. You can see most of my attackers have that. In fact, in this team, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5-star skillers. Bale is still very good, though. Wins 50-50s, headers, decent on the ball with an engine, rapid, just very good out wide. Vinicius, obviously, the same. Then up front, I want 5-star, 5-star as much as possible. 5-star skills at high level on this game, I would say, is near enough essential. Weak foot's obviously nice, but this Suarez is still really crazy. Insane on the ball, good physically, quick enough with an engine. An engine makes him insane on the ball and passing. He's obviously got clinical shooting, and the 5-star skills on Suarez feel very nice. So that is the team. Let's get into the tactics now. So I've got 4 tactics. Ultra defensive, defensive is the 4-4-2. My attacking is the 3-5-2. My ultra attack 4-4-2. When it says defensive, it's not a defensive formation, but that's just what it comes under. I start in this formation, the 4-4-2. The 4-4-2 for me is well-rounded, it's balanced. 2 strikers is a must on this game. I feel like 4-2-3-1 is viable, but honestly, for me, part of the issue I have with it, I just get really bored playing that formation. It's just not very fun to play. So I like having 2 strikers. It helps the link up. Sometimes there's a bit of a gap between the midfield strikers, but you can link that together with 1-2s. Players out wide stretch the team. They pull the fullbacks out and make more space for the strikers. You have the flat back 4. Midfield, when you see the instructions I've got them on, come back on defense. They help defend, and it's very hard to break down. For the actual tactic, balanced defensive style. When I go more aggressive, you'll see I switch to a higher one. Width and depth, I don't go anything too crazy there. Pretty solid. Width lowered a bit to make it a bit more compact. I can switch to the fullback and stretch. If they're going to try to stretch out wide, cover that. Build-up player balanced. I don't really think you want to change that unless you're going for a certain type of tactic. In general, like all-out press, it might work. But like slow build-up and possession just doesn't work on this game. Chance creation, direct passing. That works really well because it just makes your players go up front and makes them pin the person in more. So basically, if you have direct passing on, you strikers will run to like the 6 yard box and the defenders follow them. They don't play them offside, they just follow them. And it makes it very hard for them to defend if you can pick a pass. And if they pull a man out of position or the player doesn't mark properly, it's an easy goal. Width players in the box just left on default. You could lower the width a bit, could higher it a bit if you want to stretch a team. For the instructions, stay forward on the 2 strikers. That's all I'll do for them. Completely default on the centre mid. They generally cover the centre because cover wing says defend the open wing if teammate isn't marking. For me, may as well do that just in case you need it covered. For the wingers, a bit more on these guys. Come back on defence, get in behind, get into the box. You want them to come back on defence so they actually help defend, which is important. It means you're not outnumbered. Stay back on the fullbacks. Comes across a sweep keeper on the keeper. I don't really see any downside to that. But this is the tactic I will spend most of the game in. But then I do have options to switch to. If I'm losing by a goal or I'm drawing and I feel like I need to do a bit more to win the game and take the game a bit to my opponent, I feel like I can press them a bit and get in the face, I go to this, the 3-5-2. Very, very good at attacking, very good at pressing with the press after possession loss. A bit more open at the back, but it is still very viable and got a lot of good stuff you can do with it. The tactic, it's basically same as the 4-4-2 in terms of a lot of it, except for I up the depth and up the press to press after possession loss instead of balance. Defensive style is basically just how much you're pressing them. Simply put, that's pretty much how it works. I wonder how many people actually use drop back this year, because your team naturally seem to drop back anyway. But yeah, the press after possession loss and high depth works really, really well for me. Instructions, stay central, get behind, stay forward on both the strikers. I'm trying to get the ball and get behind straight away. Stay on edge of box, come back on defence on the cam. Come back on defence, get behind, get into the box on the left mid and right mid. I don't know why I've got cover centre on one and cover wing on the other. I want cover wing on both. I don't know why Zidane's got that. But yeah, left the CDMs on default. Stay back on these guys and then comes across a sweep keeper on the keeper. For my all-out attack is basically I'm a few goals down, late on. Only option I've got is to go all-out attack and try and get back into the game. 100 depth, high width, so because a lot of the time when people are trying to time waste and see out a game, they're going to play it out wide. It's a bit safer to play it out wide generally, so you up the width to stop them doing that. Fast build up forward runs. Fast build up pretty crap in general, but it's really, really good when you win the ball high up, just go forward straight away, which is what this tactic's all about. 4-4-2, stay central, getting behind, stay forward on the strikers. Stay forward, cut inside, get behind, get into the box on the wingers. Get forward, cover centre on Crows. I have one of the centre mids on balance. I don't want them both getting forward. Whoever's the worst one going forward, put him on balanced. You could put on stay back if you want to be a bit more secure. Balanced overlap on the fullbacks. That's why I've cut inside on the wingers so the fullbacks can overlap. And then comes across a sweep keeper on the keeper. This one is just a very negative 5-3-2 to see a game out. Only use this when you see the game out. It's pretty useless in general, other than just trying to defend. Having the extra centre back helps deal with through balls. Just gives you a few more bodies in the box, which is always useful, of course. Drop back, low width, low depth, super compact, super deep. For the instructions, come back on defence on the strikers. Cover wing on the 2 centre mids. Stay back, cover centre on the middle one. And then stay back on all these guys. And for the keeper, I don't want him coming for crosses or sweep keep because I'm not really sitting that high up, so I don't think they really need it. That is the tactics. That is the team. That is the full setup I'm running right now. I think this weekend I might play my first weekend league in a while. I've not played weekend league in a couple of months, to be honest. And show this tactic, then do a video actually it's showing the tactic with in-game examples. But I'm playing at high skill rating division rivals. I'm like 2,100 skill rating nearly. Won 6, drew 3 of my last 9 games since I started using this tactic and team. So I really like it. I'm streaming consistently again now on Twitch every day. Trying to stream around 1 till 4 UK time. Get involved. Get into stream. It's always good to see you. And guys, I appreciate the support. Keep it spicy. And I'll see you in the next one.